I mean that we are going to be able to learn how to make balloon animals. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a dog and a flower. So let's get started. The supplies you'll need from home is that permanent marker that I gave to you a couple weeks ago, and a pair of scissors, which you should have in your toolbox. What you have received in your bag is an air pump and some balloons, and that's all you need. So let's get started. So the first one I'm going to teach you is the flower. It's super easy. I know it sounds like really scary, but I promise you it's not. So first thing I'm going to do is choose two colors out of the group of balloons that I gave to you. For me, I have a green, so I'm going to use a green, and I have a pink, so I'm going to use a pink, and we're going to make a pink and green flower. So also, any color is okay with you. It doesn't have to be conventional like green stem and pink petals. It can be purple stem and blue petals, whatever you want it to be. And I'm going to choose my pink for my stem to switch it up a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is insert the tip of your balloon right here onto the nozzle. Okay. And once you have that on your nozzle, you're going to start pumping. Now with the flower, you are going to want to pump it all the way. And I'll show you what I mean by all the way right now. So once you have it blown up all the way, let me show you a little something, a little trick here. So as you can see, this tip of the balloon is like that. So the tip of the balloon has to be exactly like this. And then now that you have it blown up, you're going to tie the end off and let some air out. So that I'm going to tie it. It should be good. There we go. Okay, so it's tied. It's all ready to go. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to get these into here. As you see, there's not two small tips. And you are going to, so you are going to leave a little bit of a tip right there. So whenever you let out the air, it's going to leave a small tip right there. Or you can either blow it up until that point. I usually just blow it up all the way and then let some air out. What you're going to do is you're going to tie the ends of those balloons together. Awesome, awesome. So we have that tied, and now we kind of have like a little oval teardrop, raindrop shape. Now what you're going to do is pull your balloon right here, and you see that there's going to be this middle right here. So that's your middle. Don't be afraid to squeeze the balloon. The balloons are malleable and easy to fold because that's what they're for. So pull. This is my middle right here. I'm squeezing it, and then I'm going to go like this and meet them in the middle. Now that I have the middle, in between these two fingers right here, I'm going to go ahead and just twist my balloon like this. So now you kind of have a figure 8 symbol like this, or an infinity symbol. And once you have that twisted, you're going to fold them over like so. Okay? And you're going to do the same thing you did before. So this end right here, that end, you're going to pull them to find the middle. And once you find the middle, don't be afraid to squeeze them and push up this time like that. And you're going to put your middle fingers in the middle arc kind of, and then you're going to twist them again. Now this is the scary part because you're like, oh, Miss Liz, it's gonna pop on me. I don't want to. Trust me, it won't pop. If it does, then use another balloon. It wasn't a good balloon. So these balloons are made to be twisted and looped and tied around the middle. So now that you have that, you have your flower done. So let's move on to the stem. We're gonna get started on the stem. The reason why I switched to white is because the green one popped. So that was a little bit scary. So just make sure that you're paying attention to the end of the balloon. This end balloon whenever you're blowing it up, because you'll see if you're running out of air or not. And make sure to stretch it. That's another thing. But yeah, so let's redo the stem. So go ahead and start pumping. Make sure you're paying attention to the very end of that. so I left a little bit of room so it wouldn't pop this time. And so that I could tie it as well. Go ahead and tie that. The reason why it takes me a bit to tie it is I let a little bit of air out and then I squeeze the end that I'm holding so that I can get enough room to tie the end. So now that I have that made, this is going to be my stem. There is a little bit of give right here, and that's so that you can fold it and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze my balloon a little bit to get it ready to be folded and looped. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make about a 2-finger length bubble in your balloon, and you're going to just twist it like that. So let me do it. Now the first thing I did is 2-finger lengths and twist. Okay? So now that we have that bubble, we're going to grab those petals that we made earlier, and I'm just going to go ahead and just squeeze it in between and make sure that the petal right here is on top. Yes? So we got that out of the way. And before we go any further, do you see this little tip right here? Just to make it look a little bit prettier, because it is tied, I'm going to cut that tip off. Now make sure you cut it above the knot and not below it. So as you can see, there is a knot right there. I'm going to cut it above it and not below, because if you cut below, then it's going to pop. But if you cut above, it's small and it's just going to be a little beep boop, I guess that's what I'm going to call it. There. Now, the next thing you're going to do is take about 4-finger lengths of balloon and you're going to twist. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. And you're going to twist it like so. So it's going to be like that. Now you're going to fold it over. Okay, and you're going to kind of measure it to make it the same. So same length. So right there, pinch and twist. Now you're going to twist these two together. And this is going to make the leaf of your flower. Okay, now we're going to make a second leaf for a flower right here out of our white. So go ahead and do 4 or 5 more finger lengths. Again, pinch and twist on the other side. Measure to make sure it's the same way. Pinch and twist. And then we're going to twist these two together. Boom. Oh. So now that you kind of have the leaves made and everything is folded, I'm going to just kind of adjust my flower. Make sure to remember that this balloon is adjustable, okay? The balloons are easy to fold. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my petals upwards so that they look like a flower. And there you go. We have made a successful balloon flower. Now it is quite a long tip. If you guys want to make it shorter, go ahead and pinch and twist at any length that you want. Okay, pinch and twist right here, and then you would make another pinch and twist, and then you would slowly cut the end, and then go right here and then just tie it off at that end. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just make a loop at the bottom so that it can be like a sort of handle. So to make that loop, I'm going to pinch and twist. It doesn't matter how much. So pinch and twist the end right here like this. And then I'm going to go up to where I want the handle at, right here. And I'm going to pinch and twist that. So both ends are pinched and twisted. Now I'm going to twist the ends, insert them, and like that. And now whoever you're making this balloon for has a place to hold it. That's pretty cool. There is our balloon flower. I'm really, I hope you guys enjoyed making this one. The balloon dog is a little bit more complicated because there's loops involved. but I'm excited to show you guys that one as well. So now that we have our hula hoop made, go ahead and set that aside or give it to family or friends, okay? And make their day a little bit happy. And let's move on to the dog. So I'm gonna use, I believe, red. I'm gonna use red for my dog. So go ahead and stretch your balloon. Now for the dog, I did show you the guys that at the top of every balloon, not this side right here, but this side, it always has like a little tip left. Now we're gonna leave about 4 or 5 finger lengths at the end of this next creation. So go ahead and stretch the balloon, and let's start blowing it up, and I'll show you what I mean by leaving 4 or 5 finger length at the end. So because we are making a dog, we want him to have a tail, right? So about a little bit more than that. Okay, yeah, that's good. So go ahead, I haven't pinched, I haven't tied it yet, but do you see how it's a little bit of like a tail? So this is gonna be the end of your dog back. It's gonna help you in any way, shape, or form. So that's about 4, 6, or 7 finger length, and it can be as long as you want. Just make sure you got a good length of balloon to work with to make your dog. So tie out the end. And boom. There you go. So now that we have it tied off, we're gonna look at what we have here. So we have this little leftover tail, and it's gonna be about 4, 5, 6, 7 finger lengths. If you want to measure it like that, or you can just do a short long tail, just eye it. But yeah, here it is. So first thing we're gonna want to do is make about 1 inch, so like 2 fingers, a small little thing. And we're gonna go ahead and make it into a bubble. Now, the next thing we are going to want to do is do about 4 finger lengths and pinch and twist, okay? And then we're gonna do the same thing again. So fold your balloon over and try to make it the same amount, so 4 finger lengths, about right here. Okay. Now that we have those folded, we're gonna put these together and twist them. So this is going to end up being our nose and our ears, okay? So the next thing we're going to want to do for the dog's body is we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 finger lengths for his body, and we're going to pinch and twist that. So this is his body right here. Now we're going to work on the back legs. So now that we have this pinch and twist right here, we're going to do about 4 finger lengths for the back legs. So put your finger where you need it to be. Go ahead and pinch and twist. Okay, so forgive me for a minute. I did just learn this weekend, so I forgot the front legs. So we are going to make a bubble right here for its neck. We need the front of the dog. So again, 4 finger lengths. So that's about like right there. There you go. And now we're gonna do it again. Okay. And we're gonna twist. So that looks a lot better, doesn't it? So we have the nose, which was the inch bubble, and then we have the ears, which was the 4 finger lengths pinch twist, and then another 4 finger lengths pinch twist, and then we twist those bubbles together. We made another inch bubble like we did for the nose right here for the neck. And we did about maybe 3 finger lengths for the front legs, and we'll do 4 finger lengths for the back legs. So this right here is his body. So go ahead and count out 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and go ahead and pinch that. Pinch that off and twist. So now that we have the ears, nose, neck, front legs, and body, we're going to start on the back legs and tail. So now these are going to be the legs right here. Now that we have the body. And it's going to be the same thing we've been doing for this part right here. So go ahead and do 4 finger lengths. 1, 2, 3, 4. pinch and twist, and we're gonna go ahead and do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Make sure they're about the same size, or try to get them to the same size. And we're gonna do the same thing we've been doing this whole time. So once we have them measured, pinch and twist, we're gonna just twist them together. And there we go. We have almost a balloon dog. So we have his ears, his nose, his neck, his front legs, his body, and his cute little legs right here in the back. And now we're gonna go ahead and make his tail. So one thing I like to do is I want a little bit of balloon for his tail so that you can see that it is one. So I'm gonna pinch and twist it right there, and then I'm gonna hold it really tightly. Now that you see that we have this bit of tail left over, right? I'm gonna cut it with my scissors, still holding that, and I'm gonna tie it off right about here. Okay, it's tied off, and now we have a cute little doggy. And this is our balloon dog. Now here is where our permanent marker comes in. We're going to draw on our facial features of our dog. And so because these are his ears, we're going to draw his eyes and his little face right here. So his eyes, I'm going to make 2 balloon dog eyes. Like that, his cute little eyes. And then I'm going to draw his nose. I'm going to make this right here. So this is going to be my dog's nose. And from there, I'm going to go from the bottom right there down, and I'm going to bring it up into a U. Okay, and there we go. There's his little smile and his eyes, and that's his nose right there. And then go ahead and add 1, 2, 3 dots to his face. 2, 3. There we are. There's his nose, his eyes, his mouth, and his cute little ears. I'm not going to add anything to his ears, but I am going to add some spots to his body. Because the cute red spotted dog. Why not? Go ahead and add some dots or stripes, or you could draw a sweater on him. You can draw whatever you want. Just make sure to be careful when you're doing it. And your circles your circles don't have to be perfect when you're doing it, but yeah. There we are. That is our balloon dog and our balloon flower. It just popped on me. That's why I freaked out a bit. But yeah, balloon dog and our balloon flower, which I showed you earlier. I hope you guys enjoyed. The place I learned to make this is a YouTube channel called School of Balloons, and it's really cool. I encourage you guys to go check it out. If you want to keep on doing this. I really enjoy doing it, and I think it's a cool little trick to learn and know and master, because not everyone knows how to twist a balloon or make a balloon animal, and so that's something I wanted to show you guys how to do that today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did. I will see you guys next week. Yeah, bye.